Yes, I think we are live now. I'll share my screen. Hey, hi everyone. A very warm welcome to each one of you. I hope you all are happy, healthy, and doing well. Welcome to the session. My name is Yash, and I lead the community efforts here at D5. We are a global data science community started with the vision to democratize data science education. And in our endeavor for the same, we keep conducting regular boot camps where the idea is anyone can pick a topic of their own choice and learn it along with the community over the next course of days. And at the same time, we keep conducting regular datathons where anyone can put their data science skills to test on real world data sets. We also keep building micro courses where anyone can learn data science at a self-paced environment, and at the same time anyone can interact and network with the global community on the discussions forum. These are some of the initiatives that we keep doing. And one common thing which we noticed so far in our journey of building DeFi is the power of community learning. And I'm confident since all of you are here today, you'd love to witness that as well. And that's something we have been witnessing for past 1.5 years, while building DeFi. Whenever everyone comes together, learns together, struggles together, and at the same time grows together, something sort of make things happen together. And I'm confident this is something even you will love to witness this time while building while learning through the boot camps. And moving on to the next part on that note, I'd love to welcome you all and really excited to have you all in this data science bootcamp cohort. And I'm sure you will be equally excited to embark on this new community learning journey. So before we start off the boot camps tomorrow, I'd like to take a moment and help you guys understand the format of the boot camp, something which is very important before we start something new, right? First things first, the boot camp will have several learning modules. I'll probably show you how the learning modules looks like. So for example, if you have enrolled for the Python bootcamp, right, you will be able to go to the Python bootcamp from the tab and access bootcamp content from it. It's locked right now. You will be able to see it tomorrow. Just for the sake of interest, right, I'll probably show you one of the previous bootcamps that I myself enrolled in, which is explainable AI, right? So something like this, it says bootcamp content will be visible to you all tomorrow. Once you click on it, right, you will see sort of the learning platform where you will see a bunch of modules towards your left, right, talking about what all the learning content is there in the particular bootcamp, right? So we release all of these modules at the same time, so you will be able to access all these modules tomorrow at 10:30 p.m. IST and 6 p.m. CET time zone. This is something which we do to help you plan out your next few days in advance, and you can learn at your own time and pace over the course of next 10 days. In case if you need any help in terms of planning your days or sort of that, right, you can simply go to view bootcamp curriculum tab, which is a bit below on the same page. Open it and you will see the detailed syllabus of what all is there in the boot camp. And at the same time you can follow a learning plan that we have prepared, so you can refer it or feel free to create your own plan. What's more important here is you plan out your next few days, spend at least couple of hours daily, and keep learning consistently. That's the overall idea about releasing all the modules at the same time, and so that you can go it at your own pace and time. And in between if you face any doubts, right, feel free to drop a message on the Discord community. There are a lot of your fellow learners who will be learning the same thing, and will be happy to help you. At the same time, there are a lot of mentors and coaches on the Discord server, who keeps helping each other. This is the link which is through which you can join the Discord community. I'll help you understand how where you can actually put your doubts if you have any. So yeah, just give me a moment. I'll open the Discord. Yes. So this is how the community looks like. There are two channels primarily, like, where you can put your doubt. One is help me, and like, you will see a bunch of other learners already putting their doubts over here. And like, all of the community members, like, helping each other. And this is where, like, the channel, you can put any of your doubts at any time and seek support from your fellow learners as well as the mentors. And in between, like, we also plan to conduct one office hour sometime in the next week. We'll probably, like, communicate it to you over Discord server itself, or over email. And talking about the next section, right? Once you complete the learning part of the boot camp, we have also added, like, few assignments, which is nothing but one quiz and one hands-on exercise. The idea behind this is, like, is to allow you to practice whatever you have learned, right? And so that, like, you move beyond the theoretical part and, like, try implementing things hands-on. So this is something, like, which you will experience during the boot camp once the learning bit is over. And coming to the criteria of completion, right? This is something, like, a lot of learners has asked, and the criteria is, like, as a learner, you need to finish both graded quiz and hands-on exercise with like, minimum score of 60%, to be able to, like, get the certificate of completion. So that's about the criteria, and I believe, like, that's pretty much possible, and I'm pretty confident, like, you'll be able to do it. So yeah, on that note, like, what it takes to actually complete the boot camp, right? Beyond anything else, I believe, like, you need to be extremely passionate to learn a new skill. That's very much important. Like, you need to come out of your own comfort zone, have never give up attitude, and, like, and if you believe in yourself, right, I'm confident, like, you'll make it happen. And at any given point in time, like, if you need any support from our end, right, feel free to drop us a message or an email, and, like, we are there at back of your support. Yeah, that's like, that's on that motivational note, like, there are other couple of learner stories, which, like, a lot of fellow learners shared in the past. She is one of our oldest learner, Giovanna, who come from a non-technical background and, like, finished the boot camps. The thing which she did is, like, she was consistent in her approach, and, like, kept learning daily and was never afraid to ask doubts, right? So probably, like, I'll take a moment and let you guys watch her clip, which shared. Yes, give me a moment. Yes, probably, like, if you, I think it's not able to play it right now. Yeah, it's very well.
Hi everyone.
Yeah, you should be able to view it.
Hi everyone, greetings from Milan. I'm Giovanna. I am an absolute beginner in this amazing bootcamp. I'm so excited because I built my first machine learning model. It wasn't easy. I get stuck many times, but one of our greatest coaches helped me to achieve my goal. Thank you so much, the fit team, for making this possible. Learners, thank you for sharing your achievements. Every day I learn a lot from you. Enjoy your learning process and think and feel that you can do it. So, happy learning. Ciao.
Yeah, I hope, like, it motivates you to some extent. Like, if you are someone, like, who comes entirely from a different background and, like, want to take your first step, right? Don't be afraid. Feel free to, like, explore new things, learn, and, like, never afraid of asking doubts on the community channels. Like, each one of us will be more than happy to help you out. And yeah, I think, like, on that note, like, talking about the support, right, as I mentioned, feel free to ping us anytime with any of your doubts on Discord, over email, right? And don't forget to, like, ping your best friends. That is Google and Stack Overflow, right? You will get most of your answers on that channel as well. So yeah, keep exploring things. And on that note, I'll also like to take a moment to thank the makers of the boot camp, the community members, who came forward in the past and helped us shape this whole boot camp in terms of the learning content, all the assignments. These all were prepared by the volunteers in the past. So yeah, many thanks to Dipanjan, Gunita, Manish, Ria, Felix, Vinayak, Albana, Tofit, Aman, Gaurav, Chintu, Samip, Ufuk, Avanti, and Ayub. These were the folks, with help of whom we were able to, shape these whole boot camps. So many thanks to them, as well as to the coaches and the fellow learners, who help each other on the community channels, our team, as well as you, who never fails to inspire us and always keep motivating us to do what we do. So many thanks to you as well. And yeah, I think that's pretty much from my end. And I'll be open to take questions. Feel free to drop your questions on YouTube. I'll open it and take it one by one. Thanks to you. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry that I think I muted myself, so you were not able to hear me. Just give me a moment. I'll probably if anyone of you can confirm now if I'm audible in the chat.
Yeah, you're audible. Yeah.
Perfect. Thanks, Anand. Yeah. Cool. Just reiterating on the questions that many of you asked. So starting from the question from Charila, are you planning to do more intermediate lessons? Yes, we'll be rolling out more sort of intermediate lessons in the upcoming months. Right now, there are three intermediate topics which are which is already there on the bootcamp page. One is unsupervised learning, one is NLP, and at the same time explainable AI, right? These are a bit of intermediate topics which you can pick on this time, and in the upcoming months we'll roll out more. Hope that I think there is one more question from Ali. He wanted to know, will be using Jupyter Notebook in VS Code for this bootcamp? It's up to you, Ali. Whatever platform you are comfortable with, feel free to use it. Generally, learners use either Jupyter Notebook or Google Colab for most of the bootcamp. And in cases in Python bootcamp or so, some of them even use editors like VS Code, etc. free to explore and use them. Taran also have one question. Will this bootcamp be effective for complete beginner to get at least 10% idea about data science in Python? Yes, Taran. That's the premise behind running these bootcamps, so that we help you take that first baby step to embark on your data science journey. Right. Start off with the basics of Python. Move on to learn pandas. Explore fields like data visualization and advance through etc. You will get more than 10% of the idea around these skills and take your journey ahead in data science with these boot camps. Yes, that's pretty much possible. All you need to do is be consistent while learning, plan out your next stage. And in past, we have witnessed many of the learners completing multiple boot camps together. So that's pretty much possible. Just stay consistent, keep learning daily, and you'll be able to do so. Abrar also asked a similar question. Can I learn Python and pandas at the same time? Yes, Abrar, you can do so. There's almost a bit of overlap between both of Python and pandas, and you can fit both of them together and start learning. I think Matthias asked for the Discord link. I hope, Matthias, you have already received it. Someone from a team replied back, so that's sorted. Ali asked one question: will there be any certificate after the completion of this program? Similar question was asked by Varshita as well. So yeah, yes, folks, there will be a certificate of completion. All you need to do is you need to complete the final assignments, which is the graded quiz and the hands-on exercise after the boot camp, and get 60% cumulative score in both of them. So that's the criteria of getting the certificate. Hope that's clear. Zeal asked one question: do replay of this session is available? Yes, Zeal. This is going to stay on our YouTube channel. You can come back and watch it anytime back. Yeah. Yes, I think those are pretty much the questions which were there. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to drop in the chat now. I'll be happy to take them. Yes, there's one more question. He's asking, can I do all 4 business courses within the 10 days? Yes, I have, you can. But what I'll suggest is if plan your days, that's important. That's very much important that your days are planned and you put adequate time into learning dailies. Spend 2-3 hours daily learning, and then you'll be able to make it through all the 4 boot camps in the 10 days. Yeah. So Tarla has one question. Sir, is the information given in the boot camp is sufficient to complete the course? Gautam, if you can reiterate on your question once, that should be helpful. And what I understand is you are asking something about the bootcamp learning curriculum, right? So yeah, that the learning curriculum is well designed, so that you intuitively learn through the course, and you make it to the finish line, and it gives you enough information to take that baby step towards your learning. So yeah. I think Sunny also had a similar question. Can I take all the 4 business courses at the same time? yes, and you just plan your days out. If you feel like you have enough time, 2 to 3 hours daily, and would be able to devote enough time consistently, feel free to enroll in all four of them and finish them. Yeah. Otherwise, if you start feeling overwhelmed in between, right, just stay focused on one or two of them, so that at least you make it through some and re-enroll again in the remaining ones in the future. Saurabh has one more question. Is the boot camp going to be live teaching? No, Saurabh, we release all the content in the offline format. Why we basically do is to allow everyone to learn at their own time and pace. Since learners from almost 100 plus countries joins for the boot camp, it becomes difficult for everyone to come at the same time for a live session and attend. It might be early morning or late night for some of them. So we basically release all the learning content in an offline format altogether. Yeah. Any more questions, friends? We'll be happy to take them. Yes, Saurabh, there would be a few recorded lectures or content in form of textual content through with mix of images, so that it's intuitive for you to learn and follow. Yeah. The duration of the boot camp, Saurabh, will be 10 days. In the next 10 days, you'll be basically going through all the learning content, as well as few more days to complete the assignment. That's how the duration looks like. Swati also has one question: is only 10 days learning is enough? No, Swati, not at all. You will have to continue learning after these 10 days as well to continue your data science journey. The idea is you take your first step in these 10 days and re-enroll for the remaining boot camps or for more boot camps in the future and keep consistently learning. So yeah. Guru, that's an interesting question. Definitely, we can prepare a roadmap and share it with all of you once the boot camp is over, so that you don't stop and you take things forward post the boot camp as well. Yeah. Any more questions from anyone? I think that's pretty much then. I think if any one of you still have any doubts, feel free to drop comments on this YouTube chat, or the Discord community is always there. Feel free to post your doubts there. Uh, Anyone in the community would be happy to help you out. And yeah, we'll be looking forward to see you at the boot camp. I hope you all are excited to learn starting from tomorrow, and we'll make it to the finish line. I'm looking forward to see you all. Bye bye, everyone.